Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u antorni. Kublay pi baro kinigilong ki khubor bam tekasni. O menteri katna textile uba polling do ula palat pat ba ya ka ai konik Meghalaya textile mural kabadan ha office hala chumia menta ka khandai turing nailar arajar apsaw. Hagani kasngi la yadon lang o FR Kharkongor ubalong o principal secretary katna textile ka director katna sericulture and weaving ka CB sangma na lor kibay. Uba polling do haba ay jingkren la ongling ba kini ki jingdro kiba ondang yai beteng nang ni shakman kapin iba ka Jylla Meghalaya kamdetang ka Jylla kabla ay kyrpang da Trai handray kapin iba ki briew ki don bynta ban pyniphuh iphing iaka.
Honorable Minister of Textiles, Paul Lindo, who has graced this very significant moment today, despite pressing schedule. Director of Textiles, I'm Director of Sericulture and Weaving, Kong Sigi Sangma. Joint Secretary Kong Majao, Mr. Vikas Nagrale from the Start India team and his colleagues. All my fellow colleagues in the Department of Textiles and Directorate of Sericulture and Weaving, members of the press fraternity. At the very outset, it gives me great joy to share with you how this project came about. It was in April that Mr. Nagrale got in touch with me and said, "Sir, we have scouted a very beautiful wall on the sericulture building. It's about 50 feet high and it was totally blank. It was tabula rasa, a blank wall. And he said, can we do something which relates to the public art?" So he shared some designs which related to Pan Meghalaya culture, but I shared with him that this is a sericulture and weaving department, so why don't you do something which relates to the textiles? So then we ideated back and forth and then came out with this mural which is called the Threads of Tradition. And if you look at the mural, it unfolds the picture of a weaver who's immersed in weaving magic, all the beautiful textiles, all the beautiful motifs across the state of Meghalaya, from Khasi Hills, from Jaintia Hills, from the Garu Hills. And these are timeless fabrics which have been with us for many centuries. And also, I'm also glad to share that the Rindia has also got shortlisted for a hearing for GI, and shortly, hopefully, we may even get the GI tag also. And I recall the words of our Honorable Minister at the National Handloom Day, which he said in Khasi, he said that "Nimdei tang kito kiban airong, nimdei tang kito kiban shimi girong, nimdei kito kiban aye girong" also. We should not only be borrowers of motifs and colors and designs, but we should be ones that contribute to the world at large. And I'm so happy today that this public art, which showcases the timeless textile traditions, has come up today. And this is a very busy thoroughfare in Shillong, and people will come and go, and when they take pictures, when they circulate on social media, it will broadcast, highlight, amplify the rich textile cultural heritage in our city, and also be ambassadors of our textile heritage across the state and also maybe internationally as well. So these few brief words, I once again would like to thank that under the leadership.
The second wall that I've had the golden opportunity of inaugurating together with the Association of the Group, from Sanma, Director, friends from the India fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a moment of leisure, joy, and celebration for the Department of Textiles, because today we have been able to add life, color, and vibrancy to what was all along just a drab wall. And I immediately recall the Pink Floyd, another brick in the walls. That today we have another mural on the walls, and I think we will go on painting, if not painting our town red, at least paint it with a lot of colors, make our city attractive and graduate beyond what we normally see in government offices. Whenever you come across or go inside most government offices, the only artwork you can see is do not drop line, wat ta'ashun, do not spit, wat biak. I think today we have graduated beyond that, and I would request all of you, I see a lot of women as staff of the directorate here. One thing that we practice, which Prakash had referred to, tribal customs, tribal practices. One of the few things that we practice here is cleanliness, starting from our homes, from our houses. So it's surprising that when you go to any house, either in Shillong or in the villages, nobody writes on their walls what ta'ashun her name. It is only when you go to government offices that you have such a warning depicted in briew, in large letterings, which means that the concept that this is our office, this is our building, this is our bread and butter, that is yet to sink very deeply. So with more such murals coming up, I think the textiles department has really come of age, and we are ready to show to the rest of the world that Meghalaya is not only God's gift, but man has also contributed his bit to make the place, to make our state more scenic, more beautiful, more eye-catching. If you look at the nature around us, just the trees around us, the colors that you see, those are God's gift to us. So we should ask ourselves, what do we return? What do we have to give in return for what God has gifted us? And I think it's very clear. Make our city more colorful, make our city more aesthetically appealing, and if a simple urn can move John Keats to write his ode to a Grecian urn, why not the beauty that we see around us? So once again, my heartiest congratulations to the entire Department of Textiles, the directorate here, and I would sincerely appeal to other officers to also be similarly influenced and encouraged, so that the idea of government offices being just brick and mortar, that idea should now be replaced. And if you look at the lady spinning and concentrating her entire sight, her ears, her eyes to what she's doing, that shows the need for focus. Meghalaya needs that focused today, and with the right leadership and the right team in place, we can take and should be able to take this state of ours forward to where the rest of the world has reached. Once again, congratulations to Prakash and your team. I'm sure there's more for you to encourage your team to put their brushes to, make this city of ours appealing to the eyes, appealing to the senses, and Meghalaya, which is its biggest strength, is our nature, our culture, our climate, our cuisines, our customs, our colors. Those should be good enough to enable any visitor to this place to immerse himself, immerse herself in this experience, and thereby go back home and tell the rest of the world that Meghalaya is a slice of paradise, and it is home to colors, home to beauty, home to aesthetics, and home to the best that can be expected in a modern society.
So everyone who is here to witness this inauguration of this landmark project. Good afternoon to all. I am Vikas from Start India Foundation, and we are a small NGO who is trying to make art very democratic. While we have been saying that we are a democratic country, we thought that art and culture, which belongs to people, should go back to people, and not only by keeping them in museums where very few people go. But we thought, why not take art among the people, that anyone can see while passing by, while sitting, while just lazing off. So that was the actual purpose of this. This is the second project we are doing under Donator Wall scheme in collaboration with Asian Paints. The first one at DC office, which we have done with an artist, with the help of the artist from Shillong itself, Matthew Pathao. And this is the second one. The artist's name is Siddharth Goyal, Khatra. So he did the design and he executed it along with few assistants. And we are feeling very honored to get associated with such a beautiful state like Meghalaya, where you have such a rich and priceless heritage and culture. So it is not, earlier I used to feel that we are giving something to society, to Shillong. But now I feel that I am taking so many things from Shillong, knowing about different arts and tribal culture you have, the people, the festivals. So we are feeling very enriched.